I would like to discuss diamond size with you for a little bit here. Most visitors to Southwest Arkansas's Crater of Diamond State Park surface search for a golf ball sized diamond, and that would be great. One of these days, one of those will turn up, but until then, most diamonds are much smaller. The park says look for something the size of a match head. Well, a lot of diamonds are even smaller than that. If you look, and our thanks to Ben Reynolds for doing this, he set his diamonds around an Arkansas quarter that bears the image of a cut diamond, and at 12 o'clock there you'll see one 25 points, PT point. There are 100 points of weight per carat, so that 25 pointer is 1/4 of a carat. Over here we see a 10-point diamond, and that's 1/10 of a carat. And here's a 5-point diamond, 1/20th of a carat. Well, some of the diamonds that are found are smaller than 1 point. Here's a 0.7 point. So some diamonds are very small. Keep your eye out for just anything lustrous. But not all diamonds are small, and here are some of the larger diamonds found at Arkansas's Crater of Diamond State Park. I know this one is the 4.21 carat Okie Dokie diamond Marvin Culver found, and this one is a 5.47 carat yellow that Bob Wheely found later that same year. This is a 8.61 carat Lamley diamond, that tea brown color. Anyway, we will learn more about these diamonds. We're going to look at some of the bigger diamonds that have been found in the past. Let me zoom in just a little. But this elderly man, Ray Shaw, was a regular visitor. He moved to Murfreesboro just so he could surface search a lot, and he found a 6.07 carat white while surface searching in 1981. At that time, he registered it. It was the 15th largest diamond found since the crater became a state park in 1972. He had that gem cut, and it ended up being a D flawless 2.88 carat pear shape, and he named it the Shaw diamond, named it after himself. James Archer found more diamonds at the crater than anyone else ever has, probably 5,000. And he registered 95 carat plus diamonds in his name. This is the largest one James registered in his name. The picture does not do it justice. It's a gorgeous yellow. It weighed 5.25 carats. He found it in 1994. At that time, it was the 25th largest diamond found since it became a state park. Since then, other larger diamonds have been found, and so he moved down in the list. But officially, that's his largest, and he found 95 carat plus diamonds that were registered in his name. But I believe he found many, many more and sold them before registering them, and other people registered them in their names. This elderly couple, a woman, a retirement age woman, and her mother were surface searching. They were from Baton Rouge and Biloxi, Mississippi, and they found a 7.28 carat yellow diamond on the surface. At the time, it was the 6th largest diamond, and they named it the Dickinson Stevens diamond because one last name was Dickinson and the other last name was Stevens. It's not a perfect diamond, but it is very large, pretty interesting, valuable specimen. And I got to see this. Cindy was working at the crater at the time, and the people came over to our house the day after they found it, and I got to hold it in my hand. So, whoops. I went too quick. I jumped right over one. Let me go back. Okay, I went over two. So this one is one of my most favorite diamonds from the crater. Marvin Culver was at his home in Nowata, Oklahoma, spring break. Saw a special on television, best places to find cash and treasure, and talking about Crater Diamond State Park, and he said, "Hey, let's go." So they loaded up the next morning. He and his wife Lyndall and his niece and nephew took off to the Crater of Diamonds, and they were only there 1 hour, and Marvin found that 4.21 carat flawless yellow diamond. It is absolutely gorgeous. This one is not a perfect diamond, but it is big. 6.35 carat brown, found by the Rodens. It's named the Roden diamond. It was found in the East Drain. Surface searching, they had not been there very long at all, and discovered it. The 10th largest diamond found at that time, 6 1/3 carats. This is a gorgeous diamond. Bob Wheely from Ripon, Wisconsin found a 5.47 carat yellow while wet sifting on October 14th, 2006. It was the 24th largest diamond found. He named it the Sunshine Diamond because of its luster and the color, and it is a rich yellow egg yolk diamond. It's not a pale yellow, it's a very rich canary yellow. Lovely diamond. Good find, Bob. Dennis Tyrell was a regular, and I believe he found 10 diamonds over a carat. It might have been 12, but anyway, this is one of them. While surface searching, December 9th, 2007, it was the 1000th diamond certified that year in December, 3.48 carat brown. I believe this is the one Dennis had dug a hole and threw a bunch of material out of his hole, and then he was backfilling the hole at the end of the day, working kind of like a excuse me, like a dog filling the ditch in. He was turned with his back to the hole, and he would take a shovel and dig it in and throw it between his legs into the hole, going like that. And then he saw this 3.48 carat diamond right there in the stuff he was just about to throw in the hole. It was stuff he had dug out of the hole and said, "Oh, this isn't what I want." Anyway, very fortunate to have found that diamond. Beautiful 3.5 carat diamond. Speaking of Dennis Tyrell, he also found this 4.42 carat, so almost 4.5 carat diamond in August of 2008. And oh, it was hot that day. He called me when he found it, and I said, "You mean you're out there digging?" "Oh yeah," and it was worth it. I found this 4.5 carat. He named it the Star of Kimberly. Richard Burke of Flint, Michigan found this 4.68 carat white diamond while surface searching the West Drain area in September of 2008. He named it the Sweet Caroline after his wife Carol and their favorite Neil Diamond song, Sweet Caroline. Glenn Worthington, that's me, a regular park visitor. I was living in Springdale, Arkansas at the time. Found a 2.04 carat yellow diamond while wet sifting dirt in the East Drain right before Easter weekend 2009. After he saw it shining in his gravel, Glenn named his gem the Easter Sunrise Diamond, and that's my best find so far, 2.04 carat yellow. I also found a 2.13 carat brown diamond in the Pigpen area while digging with friends in February of 2010. I named it the Brown Rice Diamond. That's how it looked before I had it cut, but after it was cut, it doesn't look like rice anymore. It's a very high quality diamond. I'm glad we had it cut. This one is a very interesting diamond. It's oddly shaped, it's naturally flat, spreads its weight over a large area. It looks absolutely huge, but it is big, 2.44 carat brown. Steve Crutchfield, a regular visitor from Friendship, Arkansas, found it while digging and wet sifting dirt from the East Drain in November of 2010. He named his diamond the Hatfield after his nickname, the Hatfield Diamond. Mike Ellison was also a regular park visitor, moved to Murfreesboro from Kings Mountain, North Carolina, found a 3.65 carat brown diamond while wet sifting dirt from the East Drain in November of 2010, and he named it the King Mountain Pinnacle diamond for a mountain near his hometown of Kings Mountain, North Carolina. Melissa and Kenny Oliver are regular diggers, and this is the biggest diamond they have found at the Crater Diamond State Park, at 2.44 carat white. They found it in the East Drain while digging in March of 2011. Because it was discovered during a full moon supermoon event, they named their diamond the Silver Moon. It was cut to a gorgeous pear shape and a very high quality diamond when it was graded by the GIA. This is David Anderson. He's still finding a lot of diamonds today. Moved here from Flint, Michigan. He found this 2.83 carat light yellow diamond while wet sifting in December of 2011. He's originally from Michigan, and so he named it Wolverine for the Michigan Wolverine football team. David has also found larger diamonds than that. Colin Farrell's a 9th grade student from Garland, Texas, found this almost 2 carat, 1.99 carat yellow diamond while surface searching near Canary Hill in March of 2012. He named it the Stacy diamond in honor of his mother, whose name was Stacy. W.W. Johnson of Amarillo, Texas, found this 16.37 carat white diamond while surface searching in 1975. The crater had only been a state park for 3 years, and that is still the largest diamond ever found since it became a state park. 16 1/3 carat. That is huge. He had his diamond cut to a 6.54 carat marquise gem and named it the Amarillo Starlight because he's from Amarillo, Texas. Absolutely gorgeous diamond, very high quality. Don May is a regular from Springdale, Arkansas, found a 5 carat white diamond in 1978. At the time, it was the 30th largest diamond find. He had it cut to a marquise, a 1.43 carat, and it was absolutely flawless. Got a perfect rating from the GIA when it was cut. Carol Blankenship, a regular visitor from Shreveport, Louisiana, found an 8.82 carat white near the Pigpen area in 1981. At the time, it was the 2nd largest found since it became a state park, and he named it the Star of Shreveport. And since he was from Shreveport, it's a very high quality, absolutely beautiful diamond. So anyway, this is just a review of some of the larger diamonds found. To keep your eye open for smaller ones as well. Happy diamond hunting at Southwest Arkansas's Crater of Diamond State Park.